get started. My name is Danielle Mapes. I am the founder of the Real Estate Prescription Coaching Network, and we are here today to talk about what you need to do today. What is the one decision you need to make today to make sure that you actually unleash your potential in a way that you've never done before? All right? Anytime we talk about motivation, anytime we talk about ceilings, about actually transforming and becoming somebody new, it always comes back to your life mission. So we're going to talk about what an actual life mission is today. We're going to get crystal clear on it because you need to make a decision today. Are you willing to fight for your life mission, or are you going to settle for your obstacles? Okay? The person you are today is not the person that is going to achieve your life's mission. If it was, you would have already done it. Okay, so I don't know what it is you desire, and we're going to get into that. I want you actually to get a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to sit down and actually write down some stuff during this live group coaching. We're going to be here for about 10 minutes together, and that's all we need to start getting crystal clear on what it is you need to accomplish and what it's going to take to actually get you there. Okay, because the person you are today is not the person you need to be in order to accomplish that life's mission. We are missing tools in our tool belt. We're missing certain perspectives. That's the only explanation for why it hasn't just happened for you already, right? We need to evolve. We need to transform. And sometimes it's just a matter of knowing what direction we need to go in. And I have a very simple tool that is going to help you determine exactly what you need to do. All right, so get your pen and paper out. Let's really make the most of our time together. Your time is precious, and so is mine. So please, make sure you actually use this time. We got 10 minutes. Let's get crystal clear. I have a big question for you. When you get to the end of your life and you look back on the people you love and on your life, what do you need to have accomplished? I want you to write that down. When you get to the end of your life, what do you need to see to know that you did your job? Life is nothing if we don't have meaning. Life is nothing if we don't have impact. Impact on our own mind, body, and spirit. Impact on the people that you love the most and hold dearest. And impact in the greater world. What is the significance of everything, right? We are all connected. So we have our internal world. We have our expanded world with our friends and our family that we truly care about. And then we have the greater world, right? What kind of meaning and impact are you looking to accomplish? Now, we're here for real estate coaching. And here we are talking about the meaning of life. But that is just the reality. Like, real estate is not life, guys. Real estate is a tool. It is a tool that you use to accomplish your life's mission. So on your piece of paper right now, I want you to write down when your time comes on this planet, you know, you're passing away, you're looking back at your life, what do you need to see in the wake of your life? How are the people that you love living? What situations are they in? What impact have you had on the world? And do you have any regrets? Did you really, truly make the most of this? Did you enjoy it? Okay, so that's what I want you to write down on your paper right now. That's your life's mission. And your vision is how will you know when you got there? Okay, we cannot measure success if we don't have some sort of measurable, some sort of thing we can observe and tick the box. So what does it look like to know that you're on the right path? How are you going to measure that? I'll give you an example. I'm a mom, okay? My life's mission is to make sure, this is part of my life's mission, is to make sure that my children make good decisions, that they have the skill to make great decisions, and that they have the skill to find and nurture healthy relationships. Because I believe that if you have those two things, you've made the most of this life, right? And I think those are really critical skills that you need in order to attract everything else to you. If you have a strong center, you can pull in the other things that you want. So my goal is to help my kids develop that strong center, and I need to know what that looks like. How will I know when I'm on the right path? How will I know when I've arrived? Okay. Now, here's the second part of that question. What do you need in order to accomplish that? And what role does real estate play in that? There's time, money, and joy. What level of time do you need to accomplish your life's mission? What level of money do you need to accomplish your life's mission? And what level of joy do you need to protect, preserve, and cultivate in order to be present and bring your best self to your life's mission? Time, money, joy. Okay? You need to make sure real estate is giving you those things so that you can do what you're actually here to do, which is achieve your life's mission. Now, the reality is we all have the same amount of time in a day, right? Wrong. We do have the same amount of time in the day, but doesn't it seem like some people certainly use it better, right? Time is a construct, guys. It will shrink and it will stretch. It's really a matter of what perspective you're taking into it and whether you're living and pitching a tent in your obstacles. Because when you're in your obstacles, you are spinning your wheels in the mud and you waste a lot of time. Now, I'm not endorsing any franchise or brokerage or program, but I will tell you that there are aspects of the BOLD program that I love. Okay, so Business Objective Life by Design. It's a coaching program that lasts for 8 weeks. I've done it many times. And there is one really pivotal, critical slogan in it. You can have reasons or results, not both. So today, the decision you need to make is, are you going to fight for your life's mission? Or are you going to fight for the reasons that you can't seem to achieve it? We all have reasons. We all have obstacles. And you're never going to get rid of them. You're always going to have obstacles that you have to battle on the way to your life's mission. That's because we're not like perfect human beings. We don't make the absolute best use of our time. We don't just get born and go, oh, I know how to run a great business. You have to learn, right? And this is the transformation process. The obstacles you deal with today are going to be different than the obstacles you have to deal with tomorrow or in a year or in 5 years. But make no mistake, if you don't deal with them, you're going to be pitching your tent in your obstacle and not your result. So I want you to write down, what is the one thing that seems to always distract you, that always brings you down, that always fills up your day and tears you in a million different little pieces? What is that one thing that you just think, well, they just don't have it as bad as I do, right? They just don't have as much going on, or they just don't understand I have less time, or I'm broke, or I'm just so stressed out by my marriage. Whatever it is, that's your obstacle. And you have to decide today, are you going to pitch a tent in that obstacle? Are you going to fight for your excuses? Are you going to fight for your reasons, or are you going to fight for your life mission? And if you're going to fight for your life mission, you have to face your obstacles. You have to remove them. Okay? So I want you to write down on your paper, what is the one thing that seems to keep getting in your way? And be as honest and as specific as you can. Okay? For some people, it's going to be that you really are broke. But guess what? Staying in a mindset of being broke is going to keep you broke. Making decisions on how to continue to plug holes in the ship because you're broke is going to keep you broke. Okay? It could be that you don't have enough time. We all don't have enough time. It's just a matter of how do you use it. Okay? And that's where guidance and coaching does come in. Now, you do have this group. This group is a public Facebook group. Sure, you have to agree to a few things to belong to it, and thank you for doing that. But this group is here for you to use. So I want you to get crystal clear today on your life's mission. And I want you to be honest with yourself on what is the one thing that feels like that ball and chain on your ankle. What is holding you back? And today you have to decide, are you going to fight to move forward? Or are you going to fight to pitch a tent in your obstacle? If you find yourself saying, I have no time, I have no time, I have no time, I have no time, guess what? You're not solving the problem of having no time. If you were, you wouldn't be saying it anymore, right? I have no money. You're not solving the problem. If you continuously say you have no money, guess what? You haven't done the thing that you need to do to solve that problem and have more money. And it's really, really hard to climb a mountain by yourself. Don't try to do everything by yourself. If you don't have a coach, use a community. Build a tribe. Not Simon Sinek. I'm wrong. Sean Aker, who wrote a book called The Happiness Advantage and Big Potential. He's a happiness researcher, and one of his findings was that when you are standing at the edge of a long hallway, if you're standing there alone, it looks a lot longer. Like it literally, to your brain, it looks a lot longer. Same thing if you're standing at the bottom of a hill. If you're standing there alone, it looks a lot taller. Chunk it down, guys. Don't do this alone, and realize that everything is literally just one step at a time. You don't have to just tackle this huge mountain of obstacle. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do today that's going to help me start fighting against this obstacle instead of settling into it? Okay? So you've got your reasons and you've got your results. And whichever one you allow to take up more and more space in your mind, your body, your soul, it's going to have more gravitational pull. Now, your results and your dreams and your life mission, that's going to pull you forward. Your reasons why you just can't seem to get there, they're going to pull you back. So you need to ask yourself, which one are you allowing to really take up your world? Which world are you living in more often? Where are you pitching your tent? Okay, so here's a few tools and tricks that you can use to help solve this problem today. Number one, daily visualization of your future life. Daily connection with that future self. Okay, the you that has enough time, money, and joy does not operate the same as the you that doesn't. Be the you that does. Connect with that experience 2 minutes a day. Okay, 1 2-minute period every single day of you getting in tune with what it will feel like to achieve your life mission will have you making better, smarter decisions during the day. It will keep you focused and it will keep you motivated. Okay? Don't let anyone stand between you and your dream. Even the well-intentioned people that you love. The well-intentioned people that you love also have their own fears. They have their own reasons. We are not perfect human beings. But if you really love those people and you know that your life's mission is going to be better for them, fight for it. Stand up for it. Work together for it. And don't be afraid to help your loved one off the bridge of fear and towards the future. Okay? But by golly, don't let anybody rip it from you. Because the minute you do, you're settling. And you're settling for a life in your reasons, your excuses, your obstacles. Okay? Have the courage to take a step towards your life's mission and take a step towards learning how to tackle your obstacles and achieve that life's mission bit by bit by bit. Have the courage to do that and bring new obstacles into your world that you can now handle because you know the skill of handling them. Now, here's your last tip for the day. If you don't have a stabilization time block on your calendar, you need to put one on now. It could be 30 minutes. It could be an hour. It could be every day for 10 minutes. It could be once a week for an hour. But it's a stabilization time block. And that time block is there for you to make a list of your obstacles, circle the most urgent and important one, and tackle it. If it's that you don't have buyer and seller checklists, go find one. Google it. Okay? It's not that hard. Ask a great agent in your office for a copy of theirs. If it's that you don't seem to have time to work out anymore, use your stabilization time block. Put working out on your calendar and then by golly, follow it. And if it doesn't work, tweak it. Put it where it works. Try it again. Assess it. Tweak it, right? So a stabilization time block is there for us to remember that we are fighting our obstacles, not fighting for our obstacles. Don't hide in them. Don't hide in, well, I would succeed, I just don't have the money. I would succeed at my life's mission, I just don't have the time. I would succeed, but my life is just so much harder than everybody else's. It's not. Everybody has their own thing they're fighting. And yeah, it may feel harder at moments than other people, and that's okay. But the only way through it is through it. So make a decision today. What are you going to fight for? Are you going to fight for the life you have right now? Or are you going to fight for the best life that's literally waiting for you right on the other side? All right, y'all. Thanks so much. I hope you had a fantastic Thursday morning. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, I'll put it in the comment section if you do want to book a free breakthrough session so that we can identify those limiting beliefs and start to remove them. You are absolutely welcome to do that. So that's www.dealadaypipeline.com/apply. We will go ahead and put that in the comment section. The breakthrough session is free for you to attend. We will do 3 things. We will have massive value for you in understanding exactly what you're setting out to do. We will help you identify the limiting beliefs that are holding you back and get clarity on next steps. And then the third thing we're going to do is we'll have some fun while we're doing it. All right, so dealadaypipeline.com/apply. Oh, don't go alone. Come join the Trap team. Hi, Dylan. And Kathy, it's really nice to meet you. I'm so excited to see you in a few days. So don't be afraid to take a step, guys. It doesn't matter how it ends up. You're fighting for you, and don't let anybody get in the way, okay? Even your spouses, your parents. There's a lot of naysayers out there, and it's because they love you and they're scared, okay? Don't let anyone get in your way. And Dylan, put in the chat if you're still on here. Dylan, is it absolutely possible to build a massive pipeline in this downward market? If Dylan's still on here, watch the chat. I hope he's not one of the 2 that dipped out. Dylan is building a massive pipeline right now, and it doesn't matter if it's a downward market or not. It doesn't matter if people are scared or not. When Dylan has 200 units, there we go, Dylan, absolutely. When Dylan has 217 units this year in his pipeline, guess what? Some of them are going to buy, some of them are going to sell. And when the market shifts back, Dylan's going to have like this massive line of people that are waiting. And we're going to be focusing on building Dylan a team that can help him service that instead of just, letting them all slip through the cracks. So, oh, Kim, hi, Kim. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. Remember, fight for your dream, not your excuses. Okay, bye, guys.